So, last time I did this was 2021, which is where I was inspired by zodiac themed outfit stuff, and I want to kind of do it again. So, this fabric right here, I did buy it in November. Thank God for Mood Fabrics. November of 2024, not November. Wow, I can't even. September 2024. I looked at the 2025 one. They had a different one going. That one for mine was wool. But I already have this, so I figured we'll just do it with this one. Instead of going and buying more fabric when I have a lot of fabric. And I've had this one for over a year now. So, mood fabric, mood pattern, just a happy accident. I got this pattern because of the fact that I like these lines. I think it'd be really cool to make it look almost like the denim, like with the, I won't flat fell, but I'll like, when I do the boning channels, I'll have it with that color of, roughly the color of thread that they use in denim. That yellowy thread, orangey, goldy thread. So I'm going to do the denim. This pattern, the one thing I'm going to change is not having the front close. I'm going to open that up because I do like lacing in the front. So I'm going to make a mock-up first. I am going to make the mock-up, make sure everything fits, and then do this. But the mock-up will be technically a wearable mock-up, and I'm thinking of just I'm thinking of putting it up on my website and giving it away. And because it'll be all cotton, it'll be able to dye whatever color you want. So I'm going to start making up the mock-up.
I just wanted to say that my first mock-up, this one, is too small. 14 inches, of course, equals 28 inches around. And even with, let's say, 2 inches a piece, that's still 32 inches, and it's just too small. And even if I hold it up to myself, which I can do, I can set this up so you can see what it looks like if I hold it up against myself, how it's not fitting right. But I think that's because of the fact that I did the listed, what do you call it, listed seam allowance, which was 3/4 of an inch instead of my normal 1/2 inch. So if I recut it and do the 1/2 inch seam allowance, it might be fitting a little bit better. So I'm just going to leave this one off to the side and do another one, because again, you'll see, especially with this armhole piece, it's too small. So I'll go set this up to show off what it looks like on the one side.
Okay, so I haven't made the outer shell for this one because I just wanted to see how big it would be if I literally took the seam allowance from this, which is 3/4 of an inch, made it half, which is 3/8 of an inch, and sewed it 3/8 of an inch. And it definitely is bigger and it fits me better. And I feel like these seams are easier to work with, having them smaller compared to the bigger size that I had here. So I'm going to go and make sure to finish this one. Because again, I will have this up for on my site to sell. And because it's going to be made out of cotton, if you don't like the color of it, you can always dye it. So, I'm going to finish this one then, and then we'll see how it looks. And then after we see how it looks, then I will start cutting out the nice fabric. So the swan on top is the one I just I just put together, and this is the original one on the bottom. So you can definitely see how this one's bigger. If I line up the center seam where you can see how the armhole is just a little bit bigger, not a whole lot, maybe 1/2 inch bigger. But I definitely have more space. Let's see. Because if I go like that, it does angle it, and that's hitting about 15.5 on the new one. And oh, if I look this way for the old one, that one's hitting in about a little less than 14.5. So I did get a whole half-inch bigger by cutting the seam allowances from the original pattern, which is 3/4, to 3/8. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do it with that. I'm really excited. I also like how, if you look at these pieces, this one came out like really, really small. Here, let me just zoom in. So this one came out really small, and like it's really hard to get the boning channels in, where like this one's nice and big, and I'll be able to get those boning pieces in there. And the back one, same thing, you know, just nice and bigger. I chose not to go across like I did. I just went up the side, stopped, backtracked, and then went down this way to do that side. I am getting a lot of wrinkling and stuff like that, but I always get wrinkling when I do stays or any sort of corset-y thing. It's just something that happens to me. So let me know in the comments if this smaller one, if I should finish it and sell it, because this one is going to be smaller. So if it's 14.5, let me grab a soft measuring tape. Bust size is roughly going to be, yeah, 14.5. So this measurement going like this is super close. It's just off by a little. Let's see. Yeah, 14.5. So if you would be able to fit into something this small, which, let's see, 14.5 math. So if you would fit in, so that this is together 29 inches, I would say like 1 inch on either side. So that's 31. If you would fit into a 31-inch bust, let me know and I can finish this up and sell it to you. Again, these are not going to be that expensive. They will have boning. So this one, what did I say? I can't remember what I said it was. 15.5. So the math on that is, so this one's 31 if it's together. Again, if you do 1 inch lacing on either side, that's 33. So this will give me enough space because I'm about 33 to 35 depending on undergarments. So this will fit me just fine. Where this one was just too small. So I'm not going to finish this on camera. I'm just going to now go into working on my fashion fabric.